Today, we are using an oil-modified stain for this floor. It is important to thoroughly stir and batch your stain together. This ensures consistent color and performance across all containers. For application, we prefer using a soup ladle. It keeps things clean and gives us a measurable way to control how much stain we use per section. We are using a buffer with a thin white driver pad. This helps the stain absorb evenly and move smoothly across the floor without making a mess. There are a few pad options: stain bonnets, thick white pads, or carpet rounds. We choose thin white pads because it spreads cleanly and does not shed like carpet sometimes does. Pro tip: if you use carpet, make sure it's new. Used carpet can introduce unknown contaminants, and that's not something you want. When the buffer spins up, you'll likely see some heavy swirl marks. That's totally normal. Most oil-modified stains redissolve really well, so you'll have plenty of working time to smooth things out. There are two ways to apply a stain. 1. Stain the field, then cut your edges. Or 2. Do the edges first and then work into the field. Both work. Just depends on your layout and crew size. As the pad starts to bleed off, meaning it's running low on stain, that's your signal to go back over that section and rebuff any excess. You may need to go over an area more than once. Make sure your pad has room to take on more product as you go. If you see any drips, swirl marks, or flingers, just rebuff that area or add a small amount of stain. That'll help redissolve the troubled spot and help it blend in. And yes, you can walk out onto the stain. Just be careful with your steps. Once the stain has dried, we move into sealing. For this project, we are using two different methods: dip and roll out of a bucket and pouring directly on the floor. We are using a roller designed to apply at 120 grams per square meter. That spread rate matters. I will break this down in more detail in another video. Water-based systems are almost always 3-coat process. While most stains do act as a sealer, they only seal about 40% of the surface. A true sealer gets closer to about 80%. If you want a floor that performs over time, use proper techniques, follow manufacturer guidelines, and don't skip steps. For this project, we are using a 2-component water-based finish for the top coats. What makes this a 2K finish is that we have a part A and a part B that need to be mixed together. This type of finish is mostly used for commercial properties or very high-use active households. This particular product is free of some of the more nasty chemicals, specifically aziridine and isocyanate. I will be making an in-depth video about this topic in the future. For the top coats, we are pouring on the floor and using the same type of roller. It is important to work manageable sections that you are comfortable with. All finishes have recommended dry times, including times for walkability, light usage, and then full usage, including floor coverings and wet cleaning. Be sure to read the label of the product to abide by these guidelines, as they do vary from product to product and manufacturer to manufacturer. If this helped you, hit the like, subscribe, and drop any questions you have in the comments. Thank you for watching.